Concealing melasma is a big part of managing melasma. In this video, I'm going to show you how I conceal my melasma with just this one product. Please keep watching. Hi, I'm Amy. Welcome to my channel. If you are new to Invest in Your Face, I am a registered nurse. I have melasma, and this channel is dedicated to topics related to melasma and ways to manage it. If this type of content interests you and you are not currently subscribed, I would love it if you would subscribe to help grow this channel. So I'm going to start by asking, have you ever had one of your favorite makeup products get discontinued? Well, if you are familiar with my channel, you know I am a big fan of IT Cosmetics, and I always list in the description box the makeup I wear to cover my melasma when shooting my videos, which most of the time has included this IT Cosmetics concealer. Now, I learned in the comment section of one of my own videos that it is being discontinued. I had no idea. The last time I bought this, I bought two so that I would have a backup. Now, I did confirm with the company that the Bye Bye Under Eye Concealing Pot that they refer to as the Magic Eraser has in fact gone bye-bye. Now, they still have the shades called Deep and Warm Deep in stock at the time I'm shooting this video. If either one of those is your shade, you are in luck. Order it while you can. Now, IT Cosmetics did inform me that they are launching many new products at the end of this year and in 2022, so I am looking forward to seeing if it includes a new concealer. Now, in the meantime, the concealer that has taken over my #1 favorite spot is by Shiseido, a Japanese brand. It is one of the oldest cosmetic companies in the world, founded in 1872. In fact, my mother used this brand when she was a young woman living in Japan. Now, this concealer is not new, but it is new to me, and it is called Spotscover Foundation. And the packaging is written all in Japanese, which I cannot read, but I will put the Yes Style link below where it can be purchased. Now, most days I go with only concealer on the areas of my melasma, and some days I do wear both foundation and concealer, like typically when I shoot a video or just want more coverage. But this makeup acts as a foundation and concealer in one. I consider this to be a high coverage concealer for hard to conceal skin issues, and therefore it is a great option for melasma. Okay, and now with the magic of video editing, I have a little makeup on my eyes and only sunscreen on the rest of my face. I'll link this sunscreen below. Check it out from Pipette. Now, as you can see, my melasma is on the sides of my face and the area above my upper lip. Least favorite part about having melasma? Right here. But no worries, this will help to hide it. Now, just a quick tip about sunscreen. Try to make time to allow about 5 minutes or more if you can spare it in the morning after applying your initial layer of sunscreen before following it up with makeup to ensure that it is all settled to help minimize the amount of movement of the sunscreen. And using a gentle tapping motion when applying with a brush will also help to keep the sunscreen in place. Now, this concealer, as I mentioned, provides high coverage. A little goes a long way, so less is more. And you can always apply additional thin layers if you need more coverage depending on the severity of your melasma or any other issue you want to conceal. Now, this approach will help to avoid looking like the makeup is caked on. For me, this blends in easily and beautifully, and it does not look caked or dry. And I'll talk more about how it wears in just a bit, but this shade is very close to the medium shade I used with the concealing pot. It is shade H100. Yes Style offers 8 different shades. I use this concealer also on the dark under eye area, between my brows and the corners of my nose. And I like to hit those areas and the areas of my melasma, of course. Then with a tapping motion, blend it out, and I'll go ahead and do that. And today I'm going to be using this concealer brush number 40 by Kat Von D, or KVD. If you are looking for a good concealer brush, consider this one. I also have their number 10 foundation brush. It has a unique sculpted shape that works well on the contours of the face, and the soft synthetic bristles work well when blending high pigmented formulas. Now I'm going to apply it to this side of my melasma areas to show the comparison of with and without. But I'll start by applying a bit between my brows and my under eye area and the corners of my nose. So I just kind of sweep it on to the areas where I want it, and then gently blend it out using a very light touch. And hopefully the camera is picking up how well this conceals. When I apply concealer to the areas of my melasma, I apply it on the outer edges of the patches, then blend. My goal in doing it like this is to minimize and conceal the harsh contrast between the darkness of the melasma patch and then the lighter non-melasma affected skin. Now by focusing on that area, it helps to minimize the appearance of the melasma. And with my upper lip area, I apply it on the upper edge, then blend downward toward the lip. And I'll go ahead and show you what I mean. And then kind of tie it all together with that corner of my nose, the under eye area, and just kind of keep lightly tapping until it looks like it's all blended in nicely, and kind of bring it under the lip. You can see the difference here with the concealer and then here without. And I'll go ahead and finish up the other side. So as you can see, not a lot of product was used to conceal the areas, and I think the way it is applied makes a difference. Now another common area for melasma is the forehead. I do not have any here, but for those who do, I recommend applying it the way I showed, hitting the outer edges of the patches, then gently tapping and blending. And now I'm going to add a little color to my cheeks and lips. If I am wearing this makeup for evening, then obviously sunscreen is not being reapplied. I find this covers to hold up quite well and no need for touch-ups. And when it comes to how well this makeup wears throughout a full day, it really isn't a concern, because during the day, every couple of hours I am reapplying sunscreen, then usually, but not always, touching up the concealer. Some sunscreens are better than others with not disturbing the makeup too much when reapplying. Typically those are the tinted sunscreens, but keep in mind, with sunscreen being the best treatment and preventative step to managing melasma, I usually don't get too hung up on making sure my makeup doesn't get messed up. I can always touch up. Sunscreen first, then touch up is optional. Well, I hope the recommendation of this makeup product and the tips for applying it have been helpful for you with managing your melasma. If so, please hit that like button. It helps to get my videos out to more people. Please let me know what your favorite makeup products are to conceal melasma in the comment section below. Thank you as always to my subscribers, wishing you all good health, and thank you for taking the time to invest in your face. Bye.